today we have a busy day. I will be working on the Supra. See, it's under wraps right now. I still got to do Driveshaft. I still have to do the exhaust. So I'm probably going to tackle that today. But first, I need to drive my truck around because I have to figure out if it's broken or not. So I've been having problems with it. The front right, the brakes have been rubbing. So it'll be the first time I drove it in probably a little over a week. Hopefully it even starts. So before we even start on this beast, I'm gonna take this bitch around the block real quick to see if anything's wrong with it and see if my wheel falls off as I drive it, because I really need to start driving it. Alright, so that's really good news with the truck. It actually does run. A little squeaky. The tensioner's making noise. I don't know why all of a sudden it's doing that, but it makes like a clacking noise every once in a while. It's not consistent, especially when I drive. So I'll probably charge up the batteries a little bit later because my battery light was flickering. I mean, it's standard for these trucks. I mean, 7.3 liter. The batteries need a lot of power. But that is good news for that. At least that's one thing I don't have to deal with for now. But we will start getting cracking on the Supra right now. Like I said, I gotta do a drive shaft, exhaust. So hopefully I can get all that stuff buttoned up, torqued down, and we'll be that much closer. And really all I'm gonna be waiting for is the ECU to really try to start this car up. But yeah, let's get right into it. Now what I want to do is I want to show you guys what I did and didn't film it. I mentioned that in the last Moto vlog, if you guys watched that I did work on the Supra a little bit. I didn't film it because it was kind of like dark out, so it wouldn't have been good quality, but I'll go over everything that I just did to the car. So as you can see, the trunk is all painted now. It's not professional. So I'll show, you can see kind of, it looks like good, but you see like a little dirt there. A lot of little speckles over here. I mean, that's all fucked up. I tried to heat shrink this wiring. I couldn't. I mean, it just, I would have to pull all the wiring back out. So for now, that'll have to do. The next thing was I tried to put my battery box that I have right in the corner, and that doesn't fit. So now I spoke to Summit. They said to return it and I'll exchange it for the one that I want. So I have to get a smaller one. I took measurements, so hopefully this one fits. If not, then I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do, but for now this will do. I got all the interior paneling. A lot of this paneling, see if I can get it on camera. You see like this, that's not dirt, these are all scratch marks. There's a lot right there, all the scratch marks. There's scratch marks everywhere on this. Down the line I'll get new ones, but I got all this paneling in. I got the target support. I gotta put that one back on. Got the target support over there. I got all the interior paneling over there. Don't be alarmed, this will all be covered. Like I said, down the road, this is all going to be resprayed inside here. I'm also going to be installing the seal. Oh shit. Oh, these are brackets. These are for my hood struts. I can't really mount them yet because, well, the hood's up there. This is the front targa molding. So this goes, let's see if I can show it. This kind of goes like in here, goes all the way up across the front, and then back down on the other side to come down. It comes down to about there, I think. And it presses in. You just press it in, and then there's two bolts here and two studs, actually. Two studs on the other side, two studs up here right at the top. I'm probably gonna put that in. Right now we cut my old one, and what I did was just so I can get the targa up, and that way I don't have a lot of flex on the car, because you all know MK4 Supras like to flex without the targa top on. And no, I don't mean a good flex, I mean the one where your chassis twists. So we're gonna get that on as well. But enough updating. I'm sick of updating stuff. I hate doing it, but I feel it also needs to be done. So people are like, hey, why didn't you didn't even film that? But I'll let you guys know the interior is getting put back together. Obviously I still need new front seats. I'll probably be getting rid of those seats, so if you want them, hit me up, let me know, and I'll sell them for a good deal. But I'm gonna get cracking on this drive shaft. It's gonna suck with my shoulder being the way it is. I'm gonna hopefully maybe use a jack to kind of support the weight a little bit when I lift it up, so I'm not lifting it from my chest all the way up. Really all I gotta do is just rotate it. So I'm gonna leave the bolts in the rear and I'm just gonna rotate it that way, spin it freely. And once I get the longer bolts in, I'll be able to get those. Those are gonna be a bitch. But once I get those 2 bolts in, then all the front bolts should be able to go in. I'll Loctite them, torque them down, and then we start running the exhaust. So let's get right into it. Alright, so I'm having a little trouble with the drive shaft bolts. I'm using swivels and all these different types, and it's just not going good. The problem that I'm having is I can't get the actual I guess hex socket on there. And when I do get it on there, it's so close to the drive shaft. Once you put anything else in, it's very difficult to actually torque them down because I have to swivel, and I hate swivels. I hate them. I don't know why people use them. I understand why they use them, but they just suck. I feel like you don't get enough torque on them, and they're always wobbling all over the place. I'm gonna keep pressing on with. I'm gonna put the target molding on now. This is the seal we were talking about. It runs down that track right in there, and it presses in right here, and that's where it ends. And there's 2 studs right in here, but this is the old one. As you can see, we just cut it just so we can put the target top blade on top of it. But I'm gonna go ahead and put that seal on here, and hopefully we should be good to go. This isn't paint, by the way, it's part of the seal. Alright, so I just got the seal and everything on. I put this tape here just to hold the seal because there's like a adhesive there, and I put some 3M on both sides. I don't know how well that's gonna hold. And down in the corner through here, there's like the black tarry seal stuff. But I just mounted the wind deflector, just 3 screws, and we should be good to go with that, and I can put the target back on. This is why that target top will probably never come off. Alright, so my camera actually stopped recording. I finally got this on. It only took me about, I don't know, I'd say a good 45 minutes to get this thing on. I don't know why they're so difficult to put on. I have no clue why, but a lot of guys I know that have MK4 Supras that aren't hardtop, they said they just leave it on, they never take the target off. But now I'm on to doing the downpipe and the catback. Well, sort of, not catback, the rest of the exhaust. Alright, so finally got the exhaust on. Good focus. So it's a very small gap right here. I may have to just do some fine adjustments on it. But as you can see, exhaust is fully on. Oh, hello Cadillac. Alright, so I think I'm going to stop right here with the car. Got a lot done today. It may not seem like it because there's only a couple of things, but they're very time consuming for me because I have to keep crawling under the car, back up top, under the car, back up top. But all in all, it was a successful day. Got the exhaust mounted, got the drive shaft mounted, targa molding, the front molding. I had a brain fart. So if you guys want to see some more with the Supra, stay tuned because we are getting real close. I'm hoping by the end of the month I'll be able to at least start the car. But if you want to keep seeing updates with that, progress with that, go ahead and hit that subscribe. This is going to conclude this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.
Too many thoughts on my mind, I can't sleep at night, so I just keep writing. I don't need no help, I don't need opinions, so don't waste my time then. Killing the game and